Xavier White coming from Washington Heights, New York, and we here in Brooklyn getting lit. What up?
House in the hills, a man with plenty of money. She wanna look at them funny. No, she the queen of the city, knowing they all out to get me. A man with the chopper to buy us some lobster in Cabo and head to the Congo and buy out the bulls in Chicago. I know she'll make you spend every penny, the type of girl that make your bankroll go empty. But you know what I see in you. You're my Beverly Hills, you're my Malibu Drive, you're my West Coast love, but I can read you like the New York Times. What's good? So welcome to AcapellicTV once again. So today we have Xavier White from where exactly?
New York, Happy.
Alright.
How you doing, man?
Everything good, bro. Everything good. Yeah, man. So Xavier White. Who is Xavier White?
Xavier White's an upstate cat from Albany, New York. Graduated, high school in like a very suburban area. Moved down to the city to pursue a dream in music, and he's still out here just pushing, kind of. That's Xavier White, pretty much.
Huh.
Xavier's working on an EP called Cancer vs. Gemini. And Xavier is just trying to brand himself out of the city and reach every culture in America pretty much right now.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
So you were telling me that you're signed, right, to a label?
I'm signed to Phase 1. It's an indie label under Red Sony, and they have other artists like Mano and other cats like that.
Yeah, that's tight though. Like, it's sad to know that even though you're signed, you still came to it. It was actually an indie, I don't know, like a place where we take interviews. Or
yeah, no. Well, the label is it is an indie label. You know what I'm saying? They give you the freedom to make the music you want to make, and that's like what's cool about being under an indie label. And what's cool about being under an indie label, which is under a branch like Sony, is you have like distribution that's huge, and you still get to make what you want to make. So there's not like somebody telling you like make something like this. It's kind of like you get the freedom to do what you want.
Yeah, that's fair, man. Because some people don't know the difference between an indie label and a major label.
Yeah.
Because in a major label you have no rights. Basically, you
rights.
Just do what they tell you to do.
Yeah, man. You got no rights, man. You pretty much like you're their product, and like they're paying you X amount of dollars to do this. What the freedom is with an indie label, if you do the right thing and you get your sound out there, particularly, they'll fuck with you, and they'll be like, you don't have to make this kind of sound, make the sound you've been making, and here's this bonus. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to have like a platform I'm on, and be able to, if shit goes good, and we can make the music we're making, and I have to switch up to like some shit like super pop music and shit like that, which I fuck with. I fuck with pop, but it's just, like I like the music I'm making right now because it's the way I'm feeling,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something like Prince, like rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah, no lie.
Purple Rain.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Like he actually, I remember one time he put himself like slave on his face.
Yeah.
To the point because he was actually living that. He was living that point in time.
Right, yeah, that era when that's why he changed his name, man, because he was like, yo, I'm not having these people like force me to make the music I don't want to make. And, he found a way to branch away from the major label, but now they have like a law passed, of course, that you can't change your name to like a symbol, which he did. The artist formerly known as Prince, he did that, and now they have a law that you can't. It don't even matter if your name's a symbol, you just can't break out of a contract. So he was the first artist to do that too, by the way. That was pretty dope.
Damn, man.
Smart. He's a smart dude. Rest in peace, yeah.
Yeah, no lie, man. I mean, all the greats, they're leaving us, man. Michael Jackson, Prince.
Yeah, dude. There's all the icons, the princes, the kings, they're all leaving us, man. I don't know what's going on, but
yeah,
shit, life's changing, man. Things are moving quick. People are dying fast,
Yeah, no lie.
That's the era we live in right now, so.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do, like what you can do right now, like
exactly.
See what you wanna, like what you envision, like get the word for right now, because you don't know if tomorrow you're gonna be alive. Like.
Yeah, that's a fact. Any day could be your last, man. So you gotta cherish it like it is your last. So each day gotta go hard. The paint.
Yeah.
Some Curry shit.
Yeah, I mean, definitely living in New York, you see a lot of it. You see pain, poverty, everything that we see around. Yeah, sometimes it's fun and all that, but when you come back to reality, you still see the same shit,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why most of us, strive to
for success.
Yeah.
We don't just want to get out, but we want to be able to see new things out of the city that we don't see because we're always in the city,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true, and I'm blessed to just see things out of the city, like, cause like the city is amazing, but when you see like culture out of the city, it's another like look at the switch, like damn, like shit's different than what we live in, like in this like on this island, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I call this the modern day Atlantis, to be honest. The city, you know what I'm saying? All this different culture you bring together, and like if we could kind of find a way to like put people's like cultures together and energy together and stop beefing. I mean, we can kind of like, we can probably get a good 4 years without anybody like really like trying to like do any terrorizing in our like culture, like music culture especially, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and especially like when it comes to this pop music, you know, they got people like J. Beebs, Katy Perry, like they're all like taking music from other artists, and people aren't even realizing all these melodies they're coming up with are already songs from like jazz artists, like, or James Brown or some Bobby Brown. It's like there's just so much music that they're jacking, and people don't really realize they're putting it in like real pop music.
Yeah,
and like if they could just give us the credentials that we want, like not me as like an artist, but me as a people, you know what I'm saying, as a generation, and like. And even like the older generation, man, like they give these dudes the credit they deserve. Like you guys are jacking like hooks, like melodies, like give these people the credentials they need. Because like honestly, without these artists like the Prince, Michael, Whitney, you know, like if these people didn't exist in our lifetime, bro, we wouldn't have anything to go off of.
Yeah, no lie.
We wouldn't have no music to go off of. We would be trying. Yeah, they opened the door for us, and like, I just, you know, I don't have nothing to do with that, but I'm saying like, give the people the credit when they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Because like nowadays they don't really give nobody the credit. Like people hear songs on the radio, like, oh, this is hot, this guy made it, and I'm like, yo, you guys don't even realize this was already a melody 15 years back.
Yeah, no lie.
You know, and people don't really want to hear that shit, you know. Younger cats don't want to really hear that shit. And I'm a young dude, but like I've seen it all, man. I mean, I've really seen it all when it comes to like the music industry and how cutthroat it can be, and how like cutthroat someone else can be by jacking your shit. Like there's just really a lot of cutthroat shit going on.
Yeah, no, like for a fact, like I want to do some things, you know, with my music, because I'm also an artist, so I want to use like something about pop, so maybe some speeches. But at the same time, I don't want to do it because I want to be able to have the blessings from Tupac's mother to be able to do it.
And
also give the money to his mom, because that's a man who inspired me, you know. Yeah,
exactly. That's what's up, and that's what's up. A lot of people wouldn't do that. I just seen an interview with Charlamagne too. He was like, you know, like Kendrick Lamar would never be Tupac, because Tupac is a mythological creature. You know what I'm saying? Like. But like what you said is like, yo, like before I even do some shit like that, I want to get a blessing from his mother and just be like, yo, I have this project I'm working on. I want to really like bring out your son, and like I want your blessing on it. Some shit like that would be like that's like I feel like a legitimate way of going about something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You cannot just do it to somebody who's not even here. You have to be able to have somebody who's connected to him, somebody's descendant of who's actually alive. You know?
Exactly.
Related to him.
Definitely.
Maybe his brother or his mother, somebody.
Definitely.
You know, but it has to. Maybe it's not time. Not time right now. Maybe sometime in the future.
Sometime in the future, though.
Yeah, because right now I'm still learning. You know, I'm still not quite there. I'm still learning as I go as an artist.
You're putting those pieces together.
Yeah, I'm still putting those pieces together. So once I get 1 plus 1 equals 2. So.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're moving on from there. Then you start timesing things.
Yeah.
And you got the math already down for your music. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like that.
Yeah, because I cannot just eat the cake, man. I can't just eat the cake without taking my time with it, you know.
That's a fact. That's true. Yeah, I respect that too. I like that.
No lie, man.
Definitely.
I was listening the other day to like, for a fact, I was listening to your track called New York Times, man. And I was like, yo, this is a classic. I don't know why it's not even going, like, why it's not even like hitting worldwide like that. You know what I mean?
It takes time, man. Yo, there are singles. There's music that's on the radio, right? Like for instance, Nico and Vince. Am I wrong? It's an old pop song. It's an old pop song. But you remember it? Am I wrong? You know, that song was out for 3 years before it was picked up by Warner Brothers. 3 years. That song was already out. They were like, oh, we're not going with it. 3 years later, do you hear it on the radio? It's like, yo, I heard this song on SoundCloud. I heard this song on YouTube. Like, this shit's just getting on the radio, yo. It takes a while because you know there's politics in this shit.
Yeah.
So many politics, bro. And that's what the problem is with like music nowadays, man. There's so many great songs, but where these A&Rs want to go right now is the trap hip hop shit.
Yeah.
But dude, that shit's gonna die out soon. Cause
I feel like it's already dead.
Yeah. It's a 4-year run for that shit, dude. I'm telling you, for music like that, you're not gonna have like a. Dude, you're gonna be. I'm telling you, man, and like you got like it's like a 4-year thing. It's like you're in college, right? You got a song out, you're a senior. You got a freshman. You put this record out, right? It hits the radio. You're considered a freshman. Boom. You in the industry, right? You got a song on the radio, bro. Half these cats aren't even gonna graduate. You know what I'm saying? Because they're putting out shit that. How are you gonna match up with this song? You're gonna put out your best record on the radio. Like, for instance, Nico and Vince, dude, that's their best song. And have you heard from them yet?
Nah, not really, man.
Nah.
Not really.
How is Designer gonna match Panda? That shit's not gonna happen.
Nah.
That nigga is not gonna make another hit record like that. We all know that. Even the people I'm talking with right now, they know that shit.
I mean, I hope the best for him, you know.
Yeah,
he's from New York, you know. So
oh yeah, he's from New York,
love,
and yeah, I bless anybody from New York because we need to kind of like make a statement. But dude. You got one of the hottest records on SoundCloud. Got 1.2 million likes. How are we gonna match that? And I would love to see him match that, cause you know, like you just said, he's from New York. But yo, that shit is tough.
Yeah,
that shit's tough, bro. Like that shit's hard to make another classic like that.
The only one I think I ever saw like actually match something similar to what they did was Bobby Shmurda.
Oh yeah, Bobby Shmurda's the man. He needs to get out of jail soon.
Yeah. I mean,
Big Bell needs to get out too. Max B. Alright, you know what I'm saying? All these dudes kind of gotta get out, man. Max B is the homie too, man. Like, a lot of good shit for him, man. God bless him. Hopefully he gets out soon, man. Real. He gets out soon. The wave is coming to the city, bro. That's a fact.
That's like already Mano and Uncle Murder when they doing right now. Shit, man.
Yeah, they making noise too.
They're making noise. They're making a lot of noise. Bringing back brands and shit.
Yeah.
Who's over that brand?
Yeah,
son.
Mano's the man, yo.
Yeah.
Mano's the man. He's fucking with my company too. Shit. So that's what's cool too, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists are fucking with my company from the city, so we making noise too. Like my companies, we're coming up, you know what I'm saying? So I feel blessed to be a part of something like that, man.
Yeah, no, man. It's always a blessing, you know, to be part of something new, something fresh.
Yeah.
You're always part of something that's really been around, like. Yeah, it's good for a while, but then it gets boring, you know?
Yeah. Well, it gets boring, man, and you wanna try something different. That's why, like the trap music, for instance, going back to that. Like, that's why it's only gonna last so long. And like you just said, it's dying pretty much.
The only one who I think who could probably keep it going is Future.
Yeah,
that's his style.
That's his style.
That's his style. He works on that style.
He literally, he's been working on that shit for a long time.
Yeah, man.
He came out. Actually, you're right, because I remember standing there 5-6 years ago. He's been working on that, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's been out for that long too.
Shit, I don't even know how the fuck he does it. Everything.
Yeah, like it's like damn.
Hey, what the fuck?
I was just reading an article. They were telling me it was the Bow Wow song. Jermaine Dupri was saying that the Panda beat's the same as the Future's Common Beat, Fuck Up the Common Beat. Jermaine Dupri was like, yo, the Fuck Up the Common is the same beat as Panda. People don't realize it.
Shit.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, man.
Yo, people don't realize a lot of these beats are the same beats. A lot of these productions are the same chords, and every pop song is the same chord.
Yeah.
So if any I want to make a pop song, man, go to C major, boom, 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 and write some dope lyrics, or take some lyrics from an old Elvis song and make it your own. You know what I'm saying? Little hints.
Yeah, no lie. No lie.
You know?
Yeah, because I mean that's what I look for. That's what, you know, when let's say a producer hits me up today, right? Says like, yo, I got this instrumental. I'm like, yo, let me check it out.
Yeah.
But if they all sound the same, I'll be like, nah, I need to hear something different that I haven't heard on the radio. Something different that's
still lit though. You can connect with.
Yeah, that's gonna give me also a challenge for me to actually put my style onto that track.
Yeah.
Like lay it down right.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah, because if I just keep doing the same thing, people are gonna say, nah, you sound the same as the last song.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You gotta have something different and shit, yo. Like my EP is coming out. It's got like different sounds. Like there's the New
What
York
I heard,
Times.
from what I heard, it sounds.
It's gonna be some lit shit out there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have people in their emotions, but also gonna have people getting lit at the same time.
Yeah.
You gotta give them everything. It's a 5-song EP, so it's like, you know, you gotta get them somehow. So.
Yeah, so you're also telling me that you're gonna drop the music video for New York Times, right?
Yeah, New York Times music video is gonna be out next month, I believe. Be on the lookout for the New York Times music video, and the EP will be out.
What's the name of the EP though?
Cancer vs. Gemini.
Cancer vs. Gemini.
Cancer vs. Gemini. I'm in the honestly, I've never really been in the horoscopes until like 2 years ago when I moved to the city, and I got like every question a chick asks me is like, "Yo, what's your horoscope sign?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, my horoscope sign?" Right?
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, "Yeah, what's your horoscope sign?" I'm like, "I don't even know," and I had to look it up, and I'm a Cancer, so I started really getting into horoscope signs because I didn't want to because it's like, I mean, like every other chick would be like, "Yo, what's your horoscope sign?" And I just wanted to be right, you know what I'm saying? And so like I started getting into that because the girls were into that, and then you know, I made it, like I started making music with my producer. He was a Gemini, so I'm just like, and we always fighting back and forth on like what should be what. So I like pretty much was like, "Yo, we're gonna name the EP Cancer vs. Gemini."
Which is you and your producer, right?
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. They say Geminis are two-faced and dark, and they say Cancers are emotional. So all right, let's see what we could put together. You feel me? You got very dark music, but you got a very emotional writing, you know, to the music. So let's see what that comes up with.
Yeah, it sounds like destruction, man.
Yeah, right. You know, like it sounds like something moving.
Yeah.
So we put that together, and we got that coming out next month. I believe. What's today? April 24th.
I don't even know what day I'm
April 25th, 26th. April 26th. It's April 26th, so we should have the EP out by May 30th. I believe. May 30th. And May 30th, there will be the music video. Also, it will be the EP dropping at the same time.
Dang.
So it's gonna be in that week, May 30th and June 7th. You know how the labels always change their minds and shit, but it should be during like the May 30th, June 7th span right there.
Yeah, so we already got a date, or maybe a date.
Maybe a date. I don't know. Let's not. Yeah, we don't know yet, so let's not put a date on that. But we might have something going on.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more than nothing, man. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I think y'all gonna love this shit, man. I was listening to New York Times, the track. Yeah, and I was like, yo, this shit's gonna love this shit.
Yeah, say y'all. Yeah, the girls fuck with that shit.
I know this. Yeah, I heard this shit.
They definitely fuck with that shit. Check that out on SoundCloud if y'all want to go on my SoundCloud. It's www.soundcloud.com/I am Xavier White if y'all want to check that out.
Anywhere else they could hear, man?
Yeah,
iTunes,
you can hear it on iTunes, Spotify. You can go on my Pandora station. It's Xavier, it's Xavier White. You can check me out on Instagram. I am Xavier White. That's I-A-M Xavier White, XAVIERWHITE. And that's also my Twitter feed too. And yeah, me and AcapellicTV, man, we rocking out, and hopefully y'all fill in when this shit comes out. You feel me?
Yeah, no lie. Yo, so I just want to appreciate the time that you took off your day just to come here today and
absolutely. We in Brooklyn, by the way, man.
Yeah, we in Brooklyn. Slow,
you know what I'm saying? And you know, look, I'm living in the Heights too, so I came out here, man. This is definitely a new vibe, but it's chill though. I fuck with it heavy. Definitely fuck with Brooklyn. I will be out here more, man.
Yeah,
that's for damn sure.
Somebody has to take me to freaking Harlem someday.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about.
Yeah, Harlem's lit too, though. Harlem's lit. There's some chickens out there. There's some chickaboos out there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, Spanish Harlem's definitely.
Yeah.
You see my eyes open like that.
Yeah.
Spanish Harlem's definitely lit too. So we gonna make some moves together, facts.
I know that.
We can do that.
Yeah, I hope to make some moves with you. You know, like it doesn't matter if it's music or whatever it is. You know, you let me know, and I'm down for it.
Put something together.
Yeah, no lie, man.
That's lit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So this is Xavier White checking out with AcapellicTV. That's love. Brooklyn in the Heights. Brooklyn in the Heights. You know how it is, babe. We got boroughs coming together. We got real niggas coming together. All right.
So this is AcapellicTV. See you till next time.